side note I'm wanting to let you know of before this episode actually properly starts is that I'm just currently off-screen training, and Clarice has actually grown to level 20, which obviously means that she will now evolve. Which this actually means that Clarice is our first evolution, to be honest. Don't know why I said to be honest, but still, yes. Clarice has now evolved from a Zigzagoon to a Linoon. Okay, I'm actually still just off-screen training when this shiny little bugger turned up, so I don't know whether I'm actually going to use it or not, but I'm just gonna, catch it anyway, just because, it's a shiny and I'm not letting that thing go. So yeah, I doubt I'm gonna use it because Exploud aren't that great, but it's shiny and I want it anyway. Hey everybody, it's Shrewboy303 and welcome to Pokemon Snakewood. In the last episode, we added a new member to our team in the form of Lydia, and also we arrived here in Dewford Town. In this episode, I figure it'd be a good time to maybe take on the gym and just explore a little around the town and see what's going on. We're so lucky not to have been touched by the zombie plague. Those who've surfed or swum over have told us terrible stories of the mainland. So yes, seeing as though, Dewford Town is just an island surrounded entirely by water, the zombies have been unable to even make it here. Oh, and apparently this guy's given us a TM for Ice Punch. Okay. And yes, if my items look a little different, it'll have been because, as I mentioned in those little snippets before this episode, I was doing some off-screen training and obviously Clarice has picked up some items. My son trains for years at a time to learn the techniques of battle, and then my husband puts them into TMs and gives them trainers. Gives them 2 trainers. Ooh, thought it broke there for a minute. Right, is there anything over this way? Nope, just the next route, which I don't particularly want to go to just yet. The TV station is no longer broadcasting. I guess all the people got eaten or something. Oh, that child's remarkably calm. This plus band, it was a gift from my girlfriend Laura. She worked in Norman's gym. She's probably dead now. Even though she was the last remaining trainer of the Petalburg gym. I am forgetting all sorts of words today. It's not a good start. Right, what's this? Hall. Is there anybody in here in the Dewford Hall? I hear there's a monster in Solar Caverns. At least when anyone goes near, we think we hear something roaring. Hi, you look kind of rude. I'm watching TV even though the station's no longer broadcasting. I saw it, a huge monster flying overhead. Why does no one believe me? There are trainers who are too tired and traumatized to talk to me. You. Whatever. There's rumours that when Groudon awoke 3 years ago that the sunlight stayed in Granite Cave, and that's why you no longer need to use Flash. Those 2 trainers just morphed into existence out of nothing. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Sure, why not? I hear you and like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. So it looks like you can get the old rod from this guy. Oh, I don't want your advice, I know how to fish. Seeing as though this is a renowned fishing spot, why not? Why not let's take a quick fish? That was a train wreck of a sentence, I do apologise again. Is there anything here, or is it just going to be Quillfish and Magikarp? Nope, just seems like it's going to be Magikarp, but we already have that one we stole from that guy. That dead black belt person. Oh, what's heading off? Going on in the gym. I'm the advisor. I'm no trainer, no, not me. But I sure can give you winning advice. So listen, Haruko uses a dark type. It's a fragile type that won't take a fighting move, but it can deal out massive damage with their rapacious talons and big teeth. So from the sound of that, it seems like the trainer, the leader, uses dark types. It's dark in here. The dark is good for dark types. If you'd like to use the word dark anymore. And wow, that level 22 shows I'm maybe a little under-leveled. Let's have it out in this gym of glorious darkness. Yarr! Okay, so maybe even all that off-screen training I did wasn't enough. Yar. Wow, I'm glad he told me that. I feel so much more fulfilled now that that man told me yar. Oh dear. Also off screen I did collect a huge pile of those light potions which I ended up selling, so I could buy a few more super potions. It may be a little bit cheaty, but it's free money, so I'm not going to say no to it. In the dark, nobody can see my shame. Ugh, poor man. How shameful. But at least a good thing, even though I may be a little underleveled, a good thing about Lydia is that she does have poison points, so occasionally we can get a free poison off on the enemy. There's a guy mysteriously blocked off on his own in there. Who's this? Face Melter Solo! With a car, I don't think a water type's going to be doing much face melting. Alright, Lydia, now level 23. A rock star called Marvin. That well-known rockstar name. It's almost as good as Macklemore's real name being Ben Haggerty. Oh dear, right. And yes, as you can see here in this ROM hack, there even are a few Gen 4, and I believe there is even 1 or 2 Gen 5 Pokemon in here as well. Oh dear, there are quite a few Dark type in this region. I make films about them. Okay. I'm just gonna switch back into Lydia, because I figure, seeing as though she seems to be weaker than Clarice, that's the word. I figure Lydia could use the training more than Clarice does. And that's a dead end. Even with all the lights on, I'm still managing to get lost. Only a true professional such as myself could have skills like that. I heard this new song from the Visbu region. Want to hear it? Well, I get the feeling he's going to tell us it anyway. Just surf, more surfing, more surfing. Oh, great. Fantastic. He used a revive, yet none of his Pokemon were revived. Why don't you want to hear it? Because it's probably terrible. Oh, fine. I'll tell you anyhow. It goes cats, 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 cats. Oh, yeah. Dogs, 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 dogs. Oh, yeah. Mice, 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 mice. Oh, yeah. In the words of Britney Spears, cool. Very cool. Hello. Ah, you must be Tori. My trainers have been warning me you're strong. Unfortunately, I cannot battle you just yet. I need you to do a favour for me. You see, there have been rumours lately that there's something nasty at the bottom of Solar Caverns, and I'd like you to investigate. When you come back, I'll fight you. Is that okay? Sure. Okay, so this woman we've never even met is sending us off on a magical quest to do her job for her, basically, I'm assuming. But now we can get lost in it. Oh, there we go. I was going to say we can get lost trying to get out of here. And also, seeing as though we're at a Dark-type gym, I figure Frank's going to be falling behind in levels, and I figure now would probably be a good a time as ever to just dump him off now. And yes, that is the shiny Whismur that I did find while I was training. Again, like I said, I've already got a normal type, so I'm not going to bother using it, but it's just a thing that's there for reference if anybody actually cares. Right, so let us... I did battle that guy off screen like when I was training, and he just has various fighting type Pokemon, so Frank was able to deal with it no problem. Solar Caverns, okay? Whew, I barely made it out of there alive. There's something down there, kid, something real nasty. I don't even want to think about it. No, okay then. I was going to question what, but it appears we're getting stuck in a battle with a Makuhita. Oh, I don't know if you could still hear me then, but... oh my gosh. Now this is going to be... do I have any repels at all? No. This is going to be one of... oh, there it was again. Whatever it is, I'm getting closer. This is going to be those ones that I am just going to zoom through the battles because I don't have any repels. And yes, as you saw there, Hombone, that was another of the fake Pokemon that is... I believe it's just a rock ground type. That Raw, there it is again. It somehow seems familiar. Yes, because it sounds Groudon or Kyogre, whichever one. Up. Oh, apparently there's also Nosepass in here as well. Sundance Rock. Do you think there'll be something to do with some child or Butch and Cassidy? Is that something, or have I got my references totally wrong here? And there's a random Pokeball there if you want it. I'm sure that Sundance Rock is a reference to something, but I'm just way off. I'll say way off. I don't even know what it is. Ugh. Well, this would actually be a good... Could have been a good training spot for Lydia. I've definitely heard it before, but where? What? Why are these new flashbacks so painful? Grog, our contract is terminated. What was that? That voice is like nothing on earth. I don't know. Don't question these things. They seem dangerous. And possibly hazardous. Well, there's an item there, but I have no rock smash to try and get it. And I'm guessing there's gonna be something on that rock. What is that? And that looks like a Charizard. What was that? A memory, but of what? Found one Neverstone. I'm gonna guess that's the equivalent of an Everstone. Yeah, it is. Which I've personally never honestly found a use for in games. Oh look, there's an Abra there, so there's another psychic type for you there if you're looking for one. If you can catch it, that is, to be honest. Oh my gosh, please stop. With all your wild Pokemon. I didn't even mean to use Headbutt, but Surf, there you go. Ooh, there we go. Unless they've added some new bits, we are nearly at the end of Solar Caverns, I'm guessing. Not again. Oh, now it's a yellow Charizard instead of black. What is this? What is this thing I'm remembering? And what is this contract? I guess the only way to find out is to continue. Well, I'm assuming it's not a Makuhita. And my guess is there's going to be something in here, so I'm going to save again. I don't know if the audio cut out for a second, but even though it may seem like a bit of a waste... Oh, Clarice has an item. I better just steal that from her. Snake oil. Right. Function... There we go. Right. Now I've saved again. I believe it's a good time to finally head on in here. That's odd. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. You. What the hell is this? And it's a shiny Charizard. Our contract is terminated, human. We have joined the Horsemen now. I remember you. You're Meteor, the Dragon King. Fantastic. Yes, I am Meteor. I thought Pestilence had arranged your death. Apparently, so did she. I suppose I will have to finish the job she could not complete. Do you really have to preface every sentence with a roar? It's really startling. Silence. I will eradicate you. Fantastic, and we get the joys of a boss battle against some shiny Charizard that's also a trainer. Who sends out a dragon, which I'm assuming is dragon type. You know, I'm gonna go for the bitch way out, and I'm just gonna do a bunch of minimizers. Right, there we go. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, after I've minimized all these times, I was going to try and poison it, but it looks like its poison point's done the job for me. Right, so from the sounds of that, it does sound like a dragon type indeed. Right, I'm going to speed up through that, and I'm guessing Headbutt's going to be my most powerful attack against it. Ugh, this is going to be a very long drawn-out battle, so I think I may just have to speed things up. Oh, but luckily, with not too many problems at least, we've taken down Dragon. Bit of a weird name, but Dragon King Meteor has been defeated. Impossible. Can it be you did not lose all your power? And he's still prefacing things with a roar. We will meet again, mark my words. I may not be able to destroy this town right now, but I'll be back soon enough. Whew, what was that about? And what power is that I lost? Ugh, this is all so confusing. I'd better tell Haruko about this. Yes, let's... Ooh, there's an item as well. TM11. I'm gonna guess it... Is that Sunny Day unless I've changed it? Yes, it's Sunny Day, which sort of makes sense considering we're in the solar caverns. But at any rate... Oh my gosh, please stop appearing. Right. At any rate, since we should be going back to tell Haruko, and maybe we'll even be able to get to battle her, that is something that we will be knocking at in the next episode, so I will see you then.